Panda, thank you so much for the $20 tip. Really, really appreciate it. Happy Friday, guys. I feel like it's been a century since I've seen each of you. Nikolai, how's it going? Panda, how's your afternoon? Gosh, it's so great to be here. I love it. It gets more special every time. Every time there's like a delay between each stream, it gets more special for me. So grateful that I get to do this. Whew. And that confirms that my notifications are working. I spent a few hours, nay, a day. I spent a day changing up some of the sound effects and You know, it's a lot easier right now on YouTube because I don't have access to as many features as I did on Twitch. You know, there's bits and tips and all kinds of stuff. But here, really, all we have are subs and tips, okay? I set up notifications for each of those. Sounds for each. I actually went in and edited the sound for each of them because I wanted to you know, sort of embody the film theme that this stream is going for. So thank you, Panda, for being the first one to test that out and for me to see it successfully happen. Nicholas has been a little overwhelming today, but things are good. Yeah, that's kids. They can be overwhelming for sure. For a second, I thought you said Nikolai has been a little overwhelming. But then I thought, Nikolai, a little overwhelming? That's a bit of an understatement, no? He's kind of a lot overwhelming every day. I'm just kidding, Nikolai. By the way, I have a very special video coming out next Friday. And the intro and title of the video is all about you. So look forward to that. I hope you like it when it finally comes out. I just finished post-production on it like 5 minutes before this stream started. So yeah, I hope it's a good one. And I hope you guys enjoyed the one that I posted today. There are a lot of great moments from Twitch that I want to go back and recapture so that we can throw it on the YouTube channel because it was, you know, it was a pretty beautiful journey we went on over there. And I want to capture as much of it as possible and bring it yonder. Oh, God, here we go. I read the first 3 words and I knew what was happening. A guy bought a new watch online. When he saw the postman pulling up the next day, the guy proclaimed, "My time has come." Ah. Oh, damn. I cackled hearing me yell, "Get off the toilet," in your latest upload. Yeah. I was not expecting to hear that. I don't remember hearing that during the stream, but as I was going back and scrubbing through all the footage and editing, I'm like, okay, we're keeping that. That was a good moment right there. We're keeping that. Oh, man. Thank you for mentioning the issue regarding the tips, Panda. I intentionally did not have it posted on the About page just because, I don't know, I thought it might be a little cheesy. Like, I can understand having it in the description because it's similar to Twitch in that you go, you watch the stream, and then the option to tip is usually right there. But, well, is it? No, actually, it's not. It's on the About page on Twitch. I'm contradicting myself, or I'm disproving my own point right now. So I probably shouldn't keep talking. Well, anyways, I have the tipping option listed on the description of all the videos. And I felt that would be appropriate. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it on the About page just because it would feel maybe kind of spammy. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm going to launch Fallout right now and get some gameplay going. Have a jolly old time like we usually do. Do either of you guys watch Ludwig? I've been watching some of his YouTube content recently, and it's pretty hilarious. Pretty good time, if I do say so myself. He had this one video where he was going through his subreddit, and someone photoshopped a picture of him next to another streamer. And he was commenting about how they didn't even like make an effort to have the Photoshop look real or original. It just straight up looks like a ripoff from another post. And he's like, "This is good. We should have more stealing." I just thought it was hilarious. Grab my chat over here. I'm actually going to pause the window so that we don't have any extra functions running in the background, if you know what I'm saying. It still says Warzone? Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. How did I miss that? Man, you think you're so thorough? Oh, you know why? It's because there's none. It says none on my like creator dashboard, but then it says Warzone for you guys. Hang on, before I change it, I want to look at it myself and see why it might be doing that. For you guys? Huh. That's weird. When I look at it, it doesn't say Warzone. Oh, on the tags, my bad, my bad. Not the actual game title, the tags. Thank you. Thank you. That I forgot to edit. Much appreciated. Yeah, because it shows the tags at the top. Cool. Everything makes sense now. I am fixing it as we speak. ASAP. Everyone who comes here, they're like, what? This isn't Warzone? What is this crap? I want to watch some Rebirth. Okay. Fallout 4. What's another? We're going to go with puns. I think puns is an appropriate tag for a stream where Nikolai is present. I think that's a beautiful tag. And we will change the category so that you guys see it's Fallout. At least our thumbnail is correct. I didn't mess up completely. Okay, everything should be fixed. Thank you, Panda. You are the best moderator, I swear. Like, I feel like I spend so much time trying to fix these things, and then you just catch the little details that matter. So, it means a lot. Yeah, you got that right. You probably said that before I spoke that sentence just now, but I looked over and read the chat, and you're just insane. You're insane. I woke up super early this morning and had even forgotten which side the sun rises from, but then it dawned on me. You know, I've got to figure out a way to embrace this. Like, how can I play off of your punniness? Oh, I vaguely remember this. We were in here for reasons unknown to me. Dance Dance Revolution. No spoilers, Panda. No spoilers. Oh God, we're getting R6 spam in the chat, guys. Get him out of here. Get him out, Panda. Get him. No, I'm just kidding. Chris, how are you feeling, dude? How's your day going? How is your health? Turn off the preview. It's distracting, I tell you. And it drops my FPS. Tired, day go slow. Was just napping. Well, at least you're getting your rest. You want to learn the art of the pun room? Go to a restaurant and order punion rings. Well, as long as they're different from onion rings, then I'm willing to learn. But if they're not, it's... Ugh. Ugh. I can't stand onions, guys. There is no scenario where I enjoy onions.
Proctor Ingram?
Looks pretty dangerous.
Chris woke up to see if I was streaming Siege. Like, he used every remaining bit of effort he had to arise from his slumber, only to be disappointed that it wasn't Rainbow Six.
There. You have enough radiation protection on you?
Nah, nah. I always order my In-N-Out without grilled onions.
I was just gonna hold my breath.
Cute. Real cute. Here, I have 2 doses of Radix, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Hey.
You know, this was a nuclear research facility. If you look around, I'm sure you can find something that'll do the trick.
You know what this room looks like? This is the same location that they filmed the final episode of season 2 of Stranger Things. Am I right? And Stranger Things totally stole this. They stole this entire concept. The concept of nuclear weapons came from Fallout, believe it or not. It had nothing to do with you know, real life occurrences or anything like that. This is an invention by the game. Alright, well, we don't actually need Radix because we have a hazmat suit, so we're just gonna equip this bad boy. We ready?
Ingram?
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have enough radiation protection on you?
Calamari rings. I don't think I've ever had calamari in general.
Yeah, I've got it covered.
Well, take these extra doses of Radix anyway.
She's
Won't
giving me
hurt.
more?
You know, this was a nuclear research facility. If you look around, I'm sure you can find something that'll do the trick.
I'm sorry, am I having deja vu? Why are you... I'm guessing I don't need to talk to her?
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll
Holy crap.
communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out
Oh. She wants me to go in solo, that's why. She's just gonna stand back and watch while I do all the work. Copy that.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
And then I cancel my sub to your stream. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad about that. I should probably like send out an email or something saying, hey folks, like, you know, cancel your subs because I'm not on Twitch, you know. If anyone's auto sub, then they need to they'll need to go back and do that. Otherwise it's just gonna automatically
here. The
renew.
beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
You know, I'm feeling kind of hungry. Let's eat something. Let's eat some blood. That's always delicious. I'm glad it looks smooth, man. It's one of the things I love about YouTube is you can stream in 4K if you wanted to. Oh my god, guys. I saw an ad this morning for the new GoPro Hero 10 Black. You can stream to Twitch and YouTube from it. And you can shoot like 4K 120 FPS. Now, I haven't used a GoPro in a while, but the functions that exist on this one make it kind of tempting. I'm like, maybe I can live stream on the paintball field. That would be the coolest thing ever. Like, hit up the staff, hey guys, I want to run a YouTube stream playing paintball live. I think that would be so cool.
The reactor's interlocks must still be active. You need to find a way to turn them off.
Probably this big red button right here. It's not really red. It's kind of faded and worn down. Okay, so we have the beryllium agitator. I forgot why we needed this. I assume it's for Liberty Prime?
Building security.
Alert in
Oh, God.
the reactor chamber. Emergency
Of course.
lockdown initiated.
I don't need a sword. Why can't I ADS? There we go. Those things are beefy. Those are some beefy turret boys. I don't want to loot them. Also, why is the water red? Kind of nasty, don't you think? Ooh. Yes. How are we doing on 229? Oh, wow. Did I drop off a bunch of stuff recently? Guys, I love it. Every time I play this game, it's like the first time I've ever played it. Just can't remember anything.
Please wait.
Is this actually going to decontaminate? Whoa, that's awesome. It actually removed all my rads. That's so cool. I didn't even have to use my rad away.
Threat analysis yellow. Potential perimeter breach. Beginning.
Why is he chasing me?
One way to get that coolant pumping.
I had a funny thought the other day. Do I still get a fine when the police officer says papers if I say scissors? No. If you do that, Nikolai, the police officer goes, "Ah, well played." If I don't know where I'm gonna go with that one, to be honest. But probably better if I call it there. Destroys cam within minutes of stepping on field. Prize. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, could that happen? Yeah, technically. You could. Like, GoPro case. I've seen videos of this because I looked it up back when I first got into paintball. A GoPro camera case cannot typically withstand like multiple shots with a paintball. I mean, granted, the video I watched, the guy was standing like 5 feet away from the camera, or the case, I should say, because he took the camera out, and he fired like 7 or 8 shots up close, and then the 8th one put a hole through it, through the plastic. So you would, I mean, one of the great things about GoPro is you can come up with all kinds of DIY cases for it and mounts and things like that. So I bet you there is some sort of hard and reinforced case that you can use for paintball. Granted, the likelihood it's actually going to get hit is relatively low. When I used to play with it on my helmet, it got hit like a couple times max. And the case was always fine. And it's from a distance, so it's not that much impact.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Amazing that this tower is still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here.
The worst I've ever damaged a GoPro is when I actually set it down on a bench and it was a little bit forward heavy, so it fell off, and one of the feet that it was standing on snapped off. Like the corner of the mount snapped off, so I was pretty sad when that happened. Can you move? I find it very... You know what? This is a different quest. That's why. I'm just going to say it's a different quest. Let's go ahead and fix that. Or not. I don't know what is... I don't know what is triggering this thing over her head. Retrieve the network scanner holotape. And it doesn't actually say like what the subtasks are, where I have to go. Apparently the stream lag is less on mobile. Really? That's so strange. When Carmen was doing it, it was significantly worse. My PC is behind the phone. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what gives for that. Everything is DIY at the city sanitation garbage plant. Deconstruct it yourself. What the heck? Where are you shooting from? Ad Victorium. Please. Absorb those bullets while I explore. Thank you very much.
Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option. Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Proctor.
Let's keep moving. We've got a lot of building to cover.
What else do we have to cover? This feels like the boss room. Local overrides have been disabled? Well, do what I say. Or else I'll shoot you, computer.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Do you have anything light? Like some, I don't know, chicken parmesan, Caesar salad or something? No? Unless there's an area that I missed, I'm gonna head out.
I don't think we're alone.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's alright. This is the reactivated security system. Cool. Another hazmat suit. Only by 1 second. YouTube, it's probably more streamlined for mobile than Twitch at this point. Yeah, I would believe that. I would believe that for sure.
Something's out there.
Wow, it's so intact. The whole thing came down. Like, I feel like I could reinstall this thing on a different ceiling. It's so pristine.
Put down your weapon and submit to authority.
Good.
Lockdown ended.
Oh, so I just had to take out a bunch of things? Gosh, this game is so misleading. It makes you think that you have to progress further when it's really... Oh, yeah, you just gotta take out a few dudes.
Nice.
Wow, I'm so good. Take that, Carmen. If I edit this later, I'm pulling up this exact moment. This is pointless. Never mind. I take back. I embarrass myself. I unlocked this for no reason. Chris, are you able to watch the stream in 1440?
I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it...
Who are these guys? Sometimes I kind of wish I had joined the Institute, because they're more stormtrooper looking. It's kind of cool. Hey, optional objective complete.
Proctor Ingram.
Can it wait? We have to get the agitator back to the airport.
Okay. Be nice if the waypoint led me out of here instead of to you. I can watch in 1440p, but I lower the quality so the ugly is less apparent. I assume you're referring to this ugly landscape that we're playing in, right? I wouldn't be mistaken with that. Why did that message get held for review? Correct, I wasn't referring to the ugly bloke in the square. Good, good, yeah. Because I never would think that anyone would make that kind of reference, you know? That just seems... Well, I mean, it would just be such an unpopular opinion. It would be like saying that chocolate is gross, which I know some people feel. Those people are in a very, very small group, you know? Kind of the same thing. Okay, let's fast travel out of here. Let's go to the airport.
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
I think it'd be more like saying onions are gross. I guess. I mean, I know quite a few people who don't like onions. I know a lot of people that do like onions, but that's more of a 50-50 divide rather than a 100 to 1 divide, you know? Wider margin.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
What ended up happening at Mass Fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it as badly as we do.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it in the first place. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy. Well, this is it.
Well, at least she's
Moment of
understanding.
truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute.
Oh god.
Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
This is gonna be a short war if Prime can't move.
You aren't kidding. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime.
Oh.
Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Let's go. I get to play Mech Assault. Hey, what's up, Manny? I went to Twitch thinking you were live on there. Well, I guess the links worked. The about page worked. So, thank you for finding me on YouTube. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. And yes, my hair is shorter than usual. I apologize. It didn't respond to your message, but I saw it, and yes. And then you hit unsubscribe. Where are we going for dinner when I get to LA? Also, you skipped Nicole's comment. Oh, you know why? Because I thought about it, and then I thought about a response, and then I got sidetracked. Baked chocolate. I've never had baked chocolate. I'm not sure what that is. That's not like cake, right? I think of cake as baked chocolate. When are you getting to LA, Chris? And as far as dinner goes, you're gonna take me on a night out to Lowry's. You know, you're gonna treat me right after all the hard work I've done, and so on and so forth. I think that would be appropriate. Oh, okay, we gotta give the holotape to Preston. Most don't know this, but Liberty Prime isn't its actual name. If you look closely at the left foot, it says Amazon. Left, right, okay. Oh, I think is that it right there? Ha! You guys looked. You thought it was there for a second too. Don't lie to me. I know you did. Probably October 1st or 2nd. No, you're taking me. You owe me for all the pizza I've bought. All the pizza. Chris, when you think about pizza, do you think about it in terms of individual slices? Like if you ordered me one pizza, then I'm like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for ordering me a pizza. But the way you worded it sounds like you've ordered me 50 pizzas. And that's why I asked, do you count each individual slice as like its own pizza? Because then you would have ordered me like 13 at this point. Oh, that's what it... Okay, that's what it meant. Amazon Prime. I didn't make the connection with the Prime.
What's going on?
Here's a holotape I happen to have. Full scan of the Institute network.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
So supposedly this guy's a synth?
I hope there's something useful on there.
No way to tell until I take a look. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Yes, individual slices. Okay, copy that. Fair enough. We're on the same page in that respect. Hey. How do I know? I tried to take him out last stream and he wouldn't go down. There's no proof
Enough of this slog.
that he's a
Point
synth.
us to the nearest watering hole.
By the way, how are you doing, Carmen? Good to see you. And I saw your message. I apologize. I didn't reply. I was like knee deep in editing. Thankfully, I'm done. Like next week's video is done. I can schedule it and move on to the following week's video. This is the strategy, guys. We're gonna try. Fingers crossed. This is the aim. I'm gonna try to release a YouTube video once a week. Okay, this will help us get on the algorithm a little more. Recruit more settlements for the Minutemen. Awesome. Plug in the... Ah, crap. I shouldn't have left. Oh, well, that's okay. You know what? I'm feeling up for a bit of an adventure. How about, instead of fast traveling to the airport, we walk. We get some exercise. Exercise is good, right? When I was in college, I would walk everywhere. Didn't take the little buses or anything like that. So let's do that. Let's go for a little trek to hang out with chat. See, what is this? Oh, this is to help another settlement.
Choice. I'm usually a mentat school myself. Makes me feel intellectual.
You hear that? You hear that, Carmen?
Hey,
he's talking about
now.
He's talking about bad things.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it ain't anything bad. Just you taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit ain't usually my style.
Hey, You seem awfully torn up over Bobby. Was there something between you?
Nah, nothing like that. I just hate seeing guys like me use their sway to do that kind of harm. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often, he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
Let's not forget all the pizza you could have bought in bits. Well, let me give you this thought. I could have bought all the pizza in bits. Hell, I could have made content out of it. Maybe I post a video every week of me eating pizza that was funded by the stream. Or, get this, we could reinvest that into better content. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll create a Patreon where we just talk about video ideas, and the top contender is pizza videos. But that's up to you, you know? We haven't crossed that bridge yet. I haven't made that platform, so we'll see. After the story ends, Liberty becomes the Wasteland's first new TV host. It's prime time. That's perfect, Nikolai. And Nikolai, I appreciate the fact that despite my prior failure with the last pun, you didn't capitalize prime. You trusted me to understand the joke. And that means the world to me, my friend. It means a lot. Brotherhood of Steel only. Well, at least we are allied with Brother of Steel. I hope only doesn't infer no Minutemen. I don't know if that's an option. Can you turn on the Minutemen? Any Fallout experts? Can you actually turn on them? Never played Fallout, but it looks like fun. It actually is pretty fun. It's a super fun, semi-modern RPG, you know, considering... Oh, boy.
Looks like my dazzling personality got another one.
You can't blame yourself. It sounds like you were outmatched. Probably would have killed you too.
You're right. But it was still spineless. I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, I blacked out completely. When I finally came to, I was on the floor of the old state house, right in front of the clothes of John Hancock. John Hancock, first American hoodlum and defender of the people.
Hey, that's a good point.
I might have still been high, but those clothes spoke to me, told me what I needed to do. I smashed the case, put him on, started a new life as Hancock. After that, I went clean for a bit, got organized, convinced Cleo to loan me some hardware.
That
Got a
enunciation
crew of
was
drifters together and headed
perfect.
out into the ruins. Started training. Next time Vic's boys went on their tear, we'd be ready for them.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're familiar with the film Iron Giant, but that's basically Liberty Prime except with more guns, nuclear weapons, and, you know, imagine Iron Giant meets G.I. Joe. And you can choose...
Right. Take it all in.
And customize your character as you see fit. Looks and all that jazz. Makeup, things like that. I thought New Vegas had a way better story, but the effects are nice. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, New Vegas gets a lot of praise for its gameplay and mechanics, because it was done by Obsidian, if I'm not mistaken. So I've started the game, but I haven't gotten through it. Like, I've gotten to New Vegas, but I haven't progressed much farther past that. But I do love the visuals in Fallout 4. I concur with you on that.
Why not try and reason with Vic instead of creating a militia?
Hey, if I thought for a second that would work, I would have tried. Or at least, thought about trying. So, the night of, we all got loaded. let Vic's boys get good and hammered, and burst from the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fire a shot. We didn't have to, but we sure fucking did. It was a massacre. Once we'd mopped up, we strolled right into Vic's quarters in the State House, wrapped a rope around his neck, and threw him off the balcony. And there I am, gun in hand, draped in Hancock's duds, looking at all the people of Goodneighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like
Sounds
my
like the
words.
plot to Assassin's Creed
Of the
3.
people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Goodneighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
Man, can we move on here?
You fought so hard to
As I
become
ask more
mayor.
questions.
Why leave?
I ain't really the ponderous type. When an instinct takes hold, I listen. This time around, instinct said I should join up with you. Seems it was a good one. I just hope you get where I was coming from. I ain't out to bring harm to anyone that didn't earn it. Though I'm getting the distinct idea you got the same plan. Well, you probably heard enough of me running my mouth for one day. Want to get moving?
There we go. World War II geek looking for a fun new hobby other than World War II games, movies, and collecting World War II relics. What is the most interesting relic that you possess? A World War I's veteran plaque? You've been holding out on us, Nikolai. How long have you had that? Also, the context of a plaque, like, what is that? You should post that in the Discord at some point. I would love to see what that looks like.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Man, these guys don't do anything. They just send me out and do the chores and the heavy lifting. Carrying. Top of the leaderboard. What is this objective? Oh, that's right. It's for the agitator. Okay, I remembered. We're going for a walk. That was the plan. We're going to go for a walk. Okay. Explore the Commonwealth. It's one of the best ways to play RPGs. Granted, I couldn't imagine playing a game on survival mode where fast travel was completely disabled. I think that's how I have it set on Skyrim, and that is time consuming for sure. Very time consuming. An elite uniform, battle uniform with bullet holes, all metals, and slightly burnt, using the Battle of the Bulge in 19. Holy crap. Was that something that you purchased or got? Like, was this... How did you get a hold of that? I had it for a few years. It's a plaque framed picture with text and a war drawing, as well as 3 medals behind the glass. That was given to a French soldier who made it through the... To me, the story, the most interesting aspect of these stories is, like, the amount of times that object changes hands. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, this is obviously a not as like historically significant example, but if you have an old pair of shoes from 4 or 5 years ago, and let's say you traveled, just think about all the places those shoes have been. Like, they have their own story to tell. And then you expand that 20-fold when you talk about relics like something from World War I or World War II. Like, the places that thing has been and the people who've possessed it, you know, it's interesting to think about. Nicholas has a project that he needed to complete, but I don't know where to post the completed work picture. First off, let's breathe, Panda. We'll figure it out. So I understand the assignment is for him to complete a project and then post it online. Oh, that was a. I was expecting a huge battle, but that's cool too.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
You know, we haven't cooked in a while. We just happened upon this station. We might as well get it done. Actually, can we use Deathclaw meat for anything else? No? Oh, we can make an omelet. Oh, no! We had eggs before. Small health regen for 2 hours. That's pretty valuable, I'm not gonna lie. We'll use 2 of these for steak. And I don't think we can use the queen meat for anything else. This is just... yeah, just eggs. And I'm hoping that every time I make this stuff, the finished product weighs less than the raw material. No, it's okay, Panda. You never have to worry about that. Especially you, like if we're doing something and the head honcho moderator says something's going on, then we're paying that thing some attention. So don't ever worry about that, Panda. I don't care. It's, you know, we handle what needs to be handled. So again, he has to submit something online, the project. I just want to make sure I understand. Okay, I was afraid these would be radioactive, but I guess not. Just keep walking. Also, is this where the flying saucer was? Okay. Get it done. Yeah, and I mean, don't be afraid to ask. Oh crap! I just missed a. During collecting in the area of the bulge, it had boots, tunic, helmet, pants, Ober Lieutenant uniform, and had bullet casing and a gas mask. I literally had a heart attack. I just died. What? It's crazy, dude. What are you shooting at? Man, it would be so great if a game like Oblivion had these graphics and this gameplay. You know, the only downside is that an open world RPG game like this takes place in such... Okay. I'm gonna use some RadAway for that one. I probably should have waited until I cleared the area, but that's okay. Ooh. Fingers crossed, Panda. Where's the dude I just took out? He's over here, right? He's so far away. Where's he by those, Brahmin? God, Nikolai, I'm never going to stop thinking about that reference, or that pun you made before. Instant Brahmin. God, that's so disgusting. Just the thought of that joke is so disgusting. There he is. It's in my rare collectibles area next to an M1 Garand bullet shell used in D-Day and my German grandfather's World War I helmet and Iron Cross held up by an MG42 ammo box, all worth around 9K. Whoa. Okay, you weren't joking when you said you were a World War II freak. That is pretty impressive. I've never been one for collecting anything, but I can appreciate you know the context for these items that you're describing, you know, because I obviously, like, I know what D-Day was, and you think about all the numerous documentaries that cover the topic of World War II, and it actually adds to the gravitas of the items that you find related to the conflict. You know what I'm saying? And also, you have a personal connection to it because you had family that were involved, so it can be very powerful for people.
There you go. Anything useful?
Hardly. I mean, cash is always a little useful.
It's 1/2 past.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that. I just realized we're definitely getting sidetracked here. We gotta head towards the Pridwin. What the heck? I mean, I guess I could understand why that would be the initial perception, but you know. What the heck?
Sorry. Should have just run.
Something out there. We're not alone. There.
What just... Here we go.
What is giving me rads? Just being near them? Man, there's a lot of these guys. Do you have a favorite World War II game?
What the hell aroma is that?
I've never heard someone describe a disgusting smell as an aroma. So it just sounds weird when he says, what the hell aroma is that? Like, I can't tell if you're... I can tell you're angry, but it feels like an angry compliment. This seems like it should be a door leading somewhere, but I guess not. Just a tunnel held up with garbage. Or these tunnels were dug out by the mole rats. They just made them massive.
Yeah,
that wouldn't make sense though, because they like to burrow into the ground. They wouldn't make a human-sized tunnel. It's kind of strange. Nah, you can leave it, Panda. I mean, I can read them. I can read them and respond to them without them having to be posted, so it's fine. Just leave it out. How's Fallout going? Fallout is going good. We're just, you know, I need to relax, not really get so hung up on completing the quest. We're just going for a stroll through the wasteland. Oh, you can't ask me that. No, no, not all of them. Besides that game called COD World War II. Well, the first World War II game I played was Call of Duty 2. Okay, so it was like next gen on the Xbox 360 back in the day. 2005, I think is when it came out. It was my first multiplayer game. And I remember that game got me really into history at the time. This was elementary school. Can't believe how long ago it was. But Call of Duty World War II, that's the more recent one, right? That came out before, like right before Modern Warfare, if I'm not mistaken. So satisfying to just one-shot everything.
Here 1 second, on the next. Who moves that fast?
I've never been here before. Just disclaimer, guys. This section of the game is completely new to me.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway.
They have lemonade.
There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
I've been playing Origami 2 a lot. Solid stealth game. I'm intrigued. Stealth, you say? The old ones were good and realistic. COD World War II ruins realistic vibes, if I'm to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the mechanics for Call of Duty have changed a lot since I think... Well, Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. Then it started to get into futuristic stuff and things were a little bit more arcadey. I mean, Call of Duty was always arcadey. You know, it's not trying to be a realistic simulator like Insurgency or Arma or those games. But Call of Duty 2 is not the same as Call of Duty World War II. That game is much more in line with the fast-paced Modern Warfare, like 2019 version type play style. So, yeah. If you ever played Tenchu Z on Xbox 360 similar, I've heard of that game, never played it. I didn't think that was actually a stealth game. I thought that was a fighting game.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
You know what? Don't worry. Safe is one of them psychological tests. Just a bunch of questions you gotta answer. You want to take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Do I really have to take the test?
Hey, rules are rules. You ready?
All right.
I guess.
Take a seat, and we can begin.
Let's do this.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
World at War, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3 kept some real realism. I never played World at War, but I heard that was a fantastic game. And Call of Duty 3, I remember playing. Like, that was the first one you could actually get into vehicles and multiplayer. It was pretty cool. Sneak out, because
I'd
stealth.
slip away before he finishes his rant.
While he's speaking. Next question.
While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Confiscate abandoned. Oh my gosh. The biggest pocket.
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Oh, I thought I was done with the test for a second. Soccer. I'm thinking designated hitter or pitcher. Actually, I'm gonna go with pitcher.
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
Yeah, I feel like I would get upset at her. Bargain for his life.
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Procure a bomb. Pick the lock.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer.
Yeah.
Next. Oh no.
I get it.
You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
World War II showed the horrors of war. Oh, I see. So the story in World at War was a little bit more focused on the atrocity.
Just say the first thing that comes to mind.
And the conflict rather than just the action that you typically see in Call of Duty games. I do. Surgery.
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Trade.
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father.
You know what this is teaching me? I'm really glad I played Spy Fox as a kid. And Pajama Sam and Freddy Fish and Putt Putt and all those games. Because at a young age, it taught me the value of negotiation rather than taking by force or, stealth. Stealth is arguably, it's kind of like taking by force, except a little bit more subtle. But negotiation, it's an art.
You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and
I hear, though, FO4 is made by Wolfenstein's developers, Bethesda, and ID Software. I can't confirm ID Software, but yes, Bethesda for sure. I mean, this is their bread and butter, their main game. Did you get rid of Twitch? Hang on, guys.
Listen.
I see.
I didn't make up the questions.
I actually don't know what he said. I completely missed it. We're gonna go with... I'm thinking of Hitman right now, so change his meds.
I'd replace his blood pressure medicine with sugar pills.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you.
Of course
But
not.
hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Same questions as Fallout 3's GOAT test. Yeah, it's also very similar to the questions you get asked in Morrowind, so that you can distribute your stats.
Welcome to Covenant.
All right. So these guys would have all been bad if I if I didn't do that little test.
Worked for old man Stockton. You saw him, right? I already told him. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic. This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really
This
don't
guy's
recollect.
armor
Mark
looks
my
like
words.
the iron
I'll get
armor
to the
from
bottom of
Skyrim.
this.
This town reminds me of the little village in Big Fish. Has anyone seen that movie? With Ewan McGregor? It's like a hidden glade or a hidden... It's a village. I read that as Ted Bundy for a second.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Oh, my bad. I'm totally offended by that. Wait, can I actually... You aren't allied. Got it. Is there a quest here? No? We start a quest?
Hi.
You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
I found it. Weren't you here last week, Christian? And now I just realized it's you. I was like, who the heck is Krist? But since you DM'd me on Steam, it all makes sense now. Yesterday's stream is mostly Origami 2 if you want to check it out. Okay, cool. I'll go back and I'll take a look right after this one. I love the Occult Wolfenstein games because it's based off the SS Alchemy. Sorry, a lot of these things I don't want to butcher the pronunciation of. Well, that worshipped Jesus and Aryans with dark magic. Cause wait, so that's actually real? That's not just Indiana Jones plotline? I was here. Yes, I saw you were here. I remember reading your comments before. How are you doing, man? Good to see you.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
This guy looks like Qui-Gon Jinn.
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help.
Let's
I'll
go.
chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
What? Nikolai. This is so ornate. You can tell it's worn. The metal is very
I do have
worn.
other things to do.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting to it. Hang on. I'm good as well, Christian. I've been very busy with esports and coaching and teaching and all that good stuff, and really trying to find time to stream. Streaming 3 days a week now, which I think is probably a good amount of time, considering
I do have other things.
I want to spend a good portion of it doing video editing. But it's all good, and I'm happy with the direction things are moving right now. I've spent a lot of time taking stock on priorities. Like, I've watched some great videos on writing down the things you want to accomplish and all the little steps you should take to get there. So that's been good stuff. Yeah. Anything in particular been happening with you? Any new stuff? Nope. In Africa, Himmler sent a secret unit to try and find the Holy Grail. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like the... That's... Wow. Did you see the Star Wars vid I shared on Insta? No, I have not. I have not seen it. Here, you know what? I'll take a look at it right now. Let me finish this conversation.
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
If
Can I get
help
more
you,
caps?
I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Okay. Just save this. And we are going to Insta. Was it IGTV? Or the whole video is better than the sequel trilogy. Oh, in the group chat. In the group chat. Hang on. Let me pull it up first, just so I'm not bringing people's DMs up on screen. There it is. Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. This is all the cinematic trailers. Yeah. Dude, I used to watch these religiously. Here, we can watch one of them. Skip this ad.
Has begun.
This one's my favorite one. We'll watch this. Some say it's found the Holy Grail
Korriban,
because the unit randomly disappeared and one
birthplace of
member
the
was
Sith.
found outside.
We believed ruins were all that remained
What?
of their evil empire.
I swear, I had no idea what was in those crates. I'm innocent.
You were smuggling Sith artifacts, Captain.
Fine, keep the artifacts. Just give me back my ship.
I love how he immediately admitted to it.
Just inspecting the troops, Corporal.
Satil, what's wrong?
I sense a great darkness.
Sith Empire has returned. We must warn the Republic.
Our shuttles can't outrun those fighters.
Well, guess who's got the fastest ship in the sector?
I saw a crazy fan-made Obi-Wan trailer earlier. I thought it was real.
Look out!
Oh, that soundtrack from Episode 3.
My ship!
My ship!
Will she fly?
She's not pretty, but she's tough.
I feel like 3 days a week is good for your schedule.
Captain, prep your ship. This is our fight.
I'm also doing it because I wanna flesh out the video content from the stream, you know? Oh god, the Duel of the Fates.
T7.
Man, I want to film an action scene like this so bad. The Sith Master has such a cool outfit. Oh. been. I love that he uses his lightning without even looking.
Go, Satil. You must walk a different path.
The fact that he has that moment where he fights with a single and a double-bladed lightsaber, it's like so cool. Oh, so badass. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Knights of the Old Republic? Oh, oh my god.
They've escaped, Master. You failed.
Sounds exactly like Darth Malik.
This is only the beginning. Yes. After 1,000 years, Korriban is ours again. Welcome home.
Whoa. Alright. Such good stuff. Yeah, I don't want to, you know, the group chat should be able to just be the group chat without being put on blast. Darth Rome. Yeah, I mean, dude, ever since I was a kid watching Star Wars, any movie that had a good villain in it, I always loved villains. I thought they were so cool. Cool looking. You know, just that dark demeanor. Like, misguided. But they don't think they're misguided, right? Like, that's one of the crazy things about bad guys is they always think they're doing the right thing, sacrificing the needs of the few for the good of many. I mean, some guys are more malicious than that. They just, you know, they're selfish and they're power hungry. But a lot of them, like well-developed villains, they think they're doing the right thing. In fact, the audience might even wonder if they're doing the right thing. I think they did an excellent job with that in Black Panther. Any of you guys have seen that? The way Michael B. Jordan's character was fleshed out that's very good. Very great conflict in that movie. It's all about that dark outfit. You know it, man. The dark outfit, the strange makeup. Like, who is this guy? That's the goal. It's like, who is this guy? Can we go in here? When I was in 3rd grade, I dressed up as Darth Revan for Halloween. Now, back then, they didn't have Darth Revan costumes, so I got a hood with a cloak, all black, And I had an old plastic Knight's mask. So I just wore a Knight's mask with a cloak. And brought a red lightsaber that I got from, I don't know, Walmart. And I was Darth Revan. And the kids at the party had no freaking clue who I was. The parents even less an idea. They're like, Darth Revan? Like, who the heck is Darth Revan? I wish I had pictures or a video from that night. I remember I went to a friend's Halloween party. And they're like, they announced all the characters. And they announced Darth Revan. It's just like, who the heck is Darth Revan? Look at Darth Revan now. He's one of the most iconic characters in the entire Star Wars franchise. Crazy. Crazy to see that progression, you know? Someone cooking indoors? That's not good. This is a safety hazard. Also, I feel like this is the first time I've seen a legit trash can in this game.
God only knows what might be living down there.
Living down where? Are you talking about in the water or? Actually, this probably was really nice back when everything was pristine. Star Wars Rome 1, not Rogue. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of Rogue One, there is a trailer for a Rogue One series, I believe, a Star Wars story, Rogue One. Kind of like Mandalorian, but based on that whole storyline. Mary Sutton. Where the heck is it? Russell has been gone over a day now and I'm getting worried. We were going to wait to tell you, but we found an old holotape from before the war in the boat shed. It sounded like someone had stashed some chems in the drainage at the end of the canal. Russell thought we might be able to sell them to one of the traders. Maybe use the caps to buy another Brahmin. I'm sorry we didn't tell you. We just wanted it to be a surprise. But that's the second one of those bugs we've seen today, and I think something went wrong. So I'm going to have a look for him. Don't worry. I'm just going to take a quick peek, and I'll be back soon. All right, so the key points of this are drainage at the end of the canal and boat shed. So we got some investigating to do. I'm going to be respectful. Put the note back on Mary. Come back to that in a sec.
That's it.
50 caliber. That's good enough for me. Oh, I hear BOS coming in. Coming in hot. They're not coming in cold. They're going away from me. Alright, so where's this boathouse? Did you know Darth Malak didn't want to be Emperor of the Galaxy? He wanted to be the Malaking. What? That one went over my head. Malaking. What do you think about Battlefield 42? I can't really say because I haven't looked into it, to be honest, Christian. Give me like 10 minutes and I'm down to watch a Battlefield 42 trailer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the trigger point on this? Okay, cool. We're good. We'll take the pulse mine. And supposedly there was... Oh man, I thought that was a holotape for a second. I would have been so happy. This is probably why I should have kept the note to go back to it for reference, but... Oh well, who cares? Now that we have some light, let's try underwater again. How come there's no radioactive killer fish in this game? I feel like this setting would be appropriate. It's kind of a missed opportunity. Okay, so end of the canal. I assume that's this way. That looks like a canal to me, whereas this looks like a lake. Let's go to the end of the canal. Everyone is the hero of their own story. Yes. King. Well, I get that it's king. I get the reference is. Oh god, that was horrifying. But
I don't think we're alone.
for I'm thinking about it too deeply. I thought Malaking was a word. I think it might be the best one yet. What makes you say that, Christian? Is there something in particular about the game that stands out, that makes it good? Oh, we can actually go in. Oh boy.
What's that? That's the last of them.
Beard. Taunts.
Got it.
Nice. New guns. It takes place in the year 2042, so there are not limited in guns, and you can make your own game modes. And includes. Oh, you can make your own game modes? That reminds me of Far Cry 5. Like the arcade mode. Have you guys ever played that? So much fun. Oh my gosh. I'd play that game for hours by myself. Such a fun single player game.
Oh. You got it.
Sure. That's cool. I think I'm happy with what we got. Do you have any aid? Oh! Oh! Anything in here? No, 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 no. Why do I do this to myself? Put myself in these horrendous situations. Oh, yes, I must get up here. I must! Is this a balancing act? Yeah, it looks like it. Don't look, Carmen. I didn't pick up any of those things. It was in your imagination. Pledge initiate instructions. Whoops.
Greetings, brothers. You are here because it is that time of year when we induct our newest members into this most esteemed fraternity.
Esteemed.
Before their initiation is complete, they must be prepared to receive the mysteries of our order.
Of our order.
Necessary to open their minds in the drainage, as you all remember from your own initiation. Remember,
I love
that
this
the
guy's
pledges should be
enunciation.
blindfolded before you bring them up the canal, and keep an eye out for anyone out late in the park.
Out late at the park.
By Sunday evening for the dinner, and all new pledges must be present, so stick to the normal dosage. Orto oblitus osa.
I really hope they take advantage of this voice actor more in the game because I love him. I've never heard of a voice actor really standing out like that, but that one definitely does. Except for the guy that voices like every character in Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six Vegas, I should specify. Who's also in Splinter Cell and just like every single Ubisoft game. I tried, but I would always lag out in arcade. Really? Plus, they memeing in their own trailers. Yeah, are you talking about Far Cry 6? Far Cry 6 is kind of, there's a lot of memery. Mighty combat rifle. You're telling me that's better than my sniper rifle? I find that hard to believe. But I'll try it out. Let it never be said that Rome is not open-minded to new things. Ooh, and it's iron sights. Getting real classic. The look. What is this, a construction site? Just never got done. Looks like this is a pre-war construction site.
What? Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Someone's coming. I don't think we're alone. Yes, we're not alone.
Okay. What's our ninja perk looking like? In combat, there's no time to hesitate. You can reload all guns faster. Agility 8. You've learned to apply ancient martial arts. Okay, that's with VATS. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that either. Reload faster seems kind of cool. What else? What goes around? That's silly, but I like it. You're a patient battlefield tactician and can save critical. No. Advanced training for advanced. Criticals do 50% extra damage. That's cool. Requires luck. Okay. So let's finish this off. And this will be our next goal after we hit quick hands. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of deadly stuff going on right now.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Holy crap. Oh, you mean they're memeing in the Battlefield trailers. Gotcha, gotcha. I was the best at those old school shooting games at the arcade when those were a thing. Those are super fun. Dang Carmen and I actually went to an arcade a couple weeks ago. There's a bar in LA where there's a bunch of arcade machines, and it was a blast. I had so much fun playing different games. A lot of them pretty old school. We played a Batman game, which I was so good at. Just unbelievably good at the game. She was taken aback by my skill. In fact, she probably felt a little self-conscious just how good I was, you know, just a natural. Anyways, that point aside, it was a blast. And there's actually a few spots like that in LA that are really cool, you know. But yes, they are not so much of a thing anymore. I remember as a kid going to Vegas with my parents and locking myself over in the arcade section at the hotel with a bunch of change and playing Time Crisis 2 over and over and over again. I think that was my favorite shooter. It just felt the nicest to play, especially since there was a pedal you could push to take cover. Oh, love that game. Absolutely Loved that arcade game. Power relay coil. Yeah, sure, why not? 264. Crap, we're getting close. Did I get both of those? No, I didn't. Man, Nick is always chilling. He just cannot stay on his feet. Charging laser sniper rifle. Interesting. This is better? I'll give it a shot. Why not?
What's that? Ha ha! I found you!
You a Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Geiger counter. Man, that brings back memories. Alright, I'm over it. I like my old guns better. Time Crisis was awesome. Yes, yes. So much fun. Oh no. Wow. Really one shot on the, I guess it's because I turned up that perk. We are, Carmen. Wow, you tuned in at just the right time. I was just talking smack. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, partially. I was teasing. I was just talking about how amazing I was at Batman, the arcade game. Since we're on the topic of arcades, I brought up our trip a couple weeks ago. That was super fun. Thank you again for driving, by the way. I had a blast. It's nice to not drive as much as I usually do, so thank you endlessly. You're the best. Always hating. You know it.
Someone there?
I don't think we're alone. Won't underestimate us again.
Uh-oh. Is that glitched audio? I think it is. We gotta get away from it. As soon as possible. Loot everything. Oh, God. Never mind. You can't hear it on the terminal. Ooh, sparing. 5? I've never gotten a likeness of 5.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, it's still going.
Sure make it easy to forget.
Can we just reload away from that sound? Rome is the worst arcade gamer? That's not true, okay? Look, you can talk smack, you can say I'm not that good, but I'm not the worst, Carmen, and you know it. Okay? I'm mad decent. That's one way of putting it. Dude, what is going on? Like, what are they fighting about? And who are they fighting about? Like, who messed up their sandwich at Subway? Whoa. G.I. Joe in for the rescue. Will my VATS actually do anything? Considering I never use them. Like, this isn't one of those games where you have to use things to get better, right? I'm so used to Oblivion leveling up. My uncle, the Street Fighter... Wait, did I read that wrong? My uncle, the Street Fighter and Tetris arcade boxes. Man, I don't want to run into your uncle, because if he's a Street Fighter, that means he's got probably 10 times the strength of a normal human being. What happened to this guy? He was looking all cool a few seconds ago. Not so cool now, bud, huh? Brother to Steel, man, they ain't got it. Even though I'm on their side, I'm just talking smack. Troubleshooter's combat left leg. What kind do I have currently? 1616. Yeah, that's terrible. Why would I want that? No! This gun, 115. We're dropping it. Backyard bunker. I actually got a few fans due to my mad skills at the arcade as a kid. It was funny as heck. Oh boy, weren't those the days. Where you didn't have to go online and stream to get fans. You could just have them in person. I'm attempting to catch up to your glory right... Oh. Where does the lane start? What? Do I do it like this? Oh, dude, that's mad skills right there. I knocked down the one at the back. Nick, you're gonna ruin it. No, stop, stop, stop. Oh my God. Get out of the way, dude. Seriously, get out of the way. I'm trying to play. Move! Okay, you're in timeout. Get out here. Get out. Hurry up. You're in timeout. Let's go. Okay.
Hey.
You take a
See
seat.
what I can do.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Yeah, you better. Hey, Daddy's got a game to play. Or I should say Mommy, because we're playing as... Never mind. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. I have no opponents. I can go as many times as I want. Maybe the basketball is more effective. I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah. That didn't work. Yeah. That didn't work. Maybe this requires an over-the-head shot. Yeah. I don't know where the ball went. Oh, there it is. Okay, this was clearly the best strategy before. No. Oh, guys, you know this scenario in real life where you lose the ball in like a really awkward spot, like it gets on the roof or something. That's what I felt like going after it just now. Oh god, can't lose the bowling ball. Ugh. Oh baby. Oh, it's tilted over. Okay, one more should do the trick. Oh baby. I'm about to score all these caps right now. Okay, that actually made it worse. I don't know how that's possible. Come on. This chair's in the way. Okay? Like, why would you set up your house like that if you're trying to bowl? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. I still can't aim. Okay, good enough. Hey, strike, guy. Look at that. First try. I'm so good at this game. Pre-war money. First try. Whoa! Whoa! Why is it like that?
Hey.
Go on.
All right, you're out of timeout now.
Plan.
Off the hook. I sense a past of rivalry between you and Carmelita. It's not a past. Oh no, it's not a past. It's a future. It's a raging present. There is no... The past is behind... The past is left in ashes and dust in war. Okay? But there is a bright future. And by bright, I mean nuclear explosion bright. Okay? It only gets worse from here. And it's a beautiful thing. Just you wait. What the heck is this? I don't want it. I'm the worst arcade gamer. Ah, you can't be that bad, Panda. I mean, gotta at least be better than Carmen. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? That would be pretty great. Carmen, if we did streams together. I don't know if you noticed, but there's this thing that's happening with Dr. D and Tim the Tatman right now. Where, I'm not gonna lie, I used to think Mentats were bubblegum. I didn't realize they were a narcotic in this game. Anyway, Tim the Tatman and Dr. D. They have been posting these thumbnails that are kind of like roasting each other.
Like we could catch
Like if you go on Tim's page right now, it shows him, he's like holding a baby and the baby's head is Dr. Disrespect. And it's pretty hilarious. I think it's so funny. So we should do one where it's like your profile picture and my profile picture and we're just like at each other's throats or something. Or even better, we should vlog the next time we go to the arcade. That would be really cool. We should have a vlog day. A streamer vlog day. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Dang it. This game is... Must be some mistake.
Sweet.
I can't have messed that up. What's up with Wayne's Terminal? I've never seen it with a smudge like that.
Mama, this is David. The Batman came back. I saw them shoot Mr. Lance and he fell off the roof.
Holy crap.
Michael said he'd be okay, but he isn't moving.
David, come on. Dad said we had to grab our stuff.
No! I have to leave a note for Mama so she can find us. Stop it!
Boys, come on. We're leaving. Now.
Oh, man.
Hold it, I have to get Jangles!
Michael, grab your brother. There's no time. They'll be back any second.
What the heck? That was easy. that's why he's like, I have to go back and grab Jangles. It's so sad. It gives me chills when you see the aftermath and you put two and two together. Why is this open like this?
Nice.
Man, it's crazy what happens when you don't fast travel. You run across all kinds of new things. I love it. Wait, you had a chat in the uniform? Like you put the uniform on? Whoa, there's this whole new world on the roof. I feel better now. If I had somehow had such bad aim that I lost the bowling ball on the roof from indoors, I now have a way to go up and retrieve it. Very, very cool. And I love all these makeshift catwalks. Oh god, get away. Alright, real quick test here, alright? We're hitting 60 FPS if I turn off the preview. Then we are at about the same. Yeah. It's marginally better. Not really something to write home about. I'm gonna turn the preview back on just because I wanna do some testing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Do some comparing and contrasting is what the kiddos call it. I already had it on. I was practicing earlier with my my friends for our partisan Italian Rome reenactment. I have to remember now to make that distinction that Rome is a place and it's not just you know, my username. It's so funny when I tag things with Rome. It's like, how is this related to Italy? It's not at all. But, you know, just one of those things. Do I have a radio going? Let's stop now. I don't know what that was. Check this place out. Fallout 4 is a great game for just roaming around. Yeah, as is Siege, you know, since I like to play as a roamer. Oh god, I'm becoming you, Nikolai. This is unacceptable. We gotta put a stop to this. Also, these radios look the same and it's bothering me. I don't like it. I have a pet peeve in video games seeing two models that are exactly the same. Like duplicates of one another. I don't know why, it just takes me out. Takes me out of the immersion. Bro, what are you doing? Also, what is this?
Something to say?
Nothing to say, but something to do, and you're preventing me from doing it. Do we have signal? Default radio signal. Well, are you gonna give us something? Wait, it's found again? Does it automatically disable it when I'm out of range? Yeah, it does. Excellent.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for something
Whoa.
out there?
Oh my... Holy crap. I physically lifted the mouse off my desk. I got so startled by that. I thought it was glitched and then it popped out. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, guys. Absolutely insane. Guess what? It's 8:30. 8:36. But I'm the Italian MG operator for our arena. Oh. But yeah, I'm the... What, a reenactment. So is this like, this... We have something like this, God. Where is it? Santa Barbara. They have an American Revolutionary War reenactment. Is this the same or not the same thing, obviously a different part of history, but it's similar where everyone gets into costume and character and you play out a certain battle or a scene or scenario. It's stuffed crust pizza. Oh, dang. Okay, it's pizza time. All right, but with no redemption. That's crazy. You're close. Dang. Holy crap. I forgot it's 2:30 where you're at. Man, that is early. You get up earlier than I do, Nikolai. I'm very impressed. I got up at 5 this morning. You're up since 2. Can't wait for Saturday Mass. It's funny. My players today had a school mass. I remember those days back in high school. Actually, what am I talking about? My entire childhood was going to mass. I say it like it was, you know, once in a while thing. No, every Sunday I was there. Me, folks, grandma, everyone. We were all at church. Every Sunday. Actually, before it was every Sunday, I used to go with my Nana on my mom's side every Saturday, okay? Me, the cousins, we'd all meet up. You know, as a kid, you're like, oh, I don't want to be here. This is boring. But looking back, I'm very appreciative of it because it was a time that our family could get together and really connect. And I'm starting to realize as I'm older, it's kind of a rarity. It doesn't seem like... Well, it doesn't seem like everyone does that. That's for sure. I know everyone doesn't do it. But less people than I assumed prior. Hey, guys, do you think a bus is going to come? We wait long enough? I know this one's here, but I feel like they're on their break, you know? they've been chilling for quite a while, I imagine. On the other hand, I think something else is going to come in the near future. Super Duper Mart. Man, this is such a 1950s ad. Even though this game takes place way in the future. Yeah, spent time with Grandma. It's good to spend time with Grandma. Never really got too well acquainted with my grandfathers, but I knew both of my grandmothers pretty well. That's good. Good you're spending that time. Anything else in here? Let's check out the diner. I just realized the propellers on the vertibirds are vertical. Like, they don't spin overhead, they spin forward facing. So they're kind of like, well, I guess they're supposed to be based on World War II planes, but as helicopters. Designers for this game were very creative. The art department, I mean, specifically. You know, the retro futuristic cars. I saw a video on this channel called Hochelaga, one of my favorite YouTube channels, where he goes through all of the futuristic depictions throughout history. So what I mean is, like, if you go back to the Renaissance, you look at what they thought the future was going to look like. Very cool to see. You know, obviously different from what the future ended up being, but you get some interesting aesthetics that pop up. Obviously, they're all based on their time period, right? So you see a bunch of guys in Victorian attire flying around. It's kind of funny, but it makes sense, you know? The context. Gosh, those God rays are gorgeous. Look so good. Carmen, this is the reason you got to get these mods in the game, okay? I know you're worried about crashes, but I mean, you've seen me stream. There's a few times my game crashes, but they're usually not like major fatal errors. It's just I get to a point where the game doesn't want to go anymore. And hopefully I didn't jinx it by saying that right now. Thank you. Thank you, Panda. Great day at the track.
You all get your bets in? I sure did.
Are we really that close?
And here they come. Don't forget Boston Blaster. He's pulled this out before. Hey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's neck and neck.
No, don't. What are you doing? Nick,
This race is really heating up.
I'm getting out of here. I've destroyed this encampment over here like 6 times. I don't want to do it a 7th.
Got a good clean race today. Absolutely no fun.
I'm just going to go to the objective. If it were something new, fine. Like, I'd go back and see what's up, but it's nothing new. There's Optimus Prime. I mean, Liberty Prime. My grandfathers were a UN peacekeeper and a Union career political party member, respectively. Wow, so they were heavily involved in policy. Is this a new Fallout? Fallout 2K21. In that version, I don't think the city would even be nuked. It would just look normal, but the fallout wouldn't be obvious, you know? You'd look at your phone and it would be a nuclear bomb. Iron Giant. Yes, Iron Giant. Okay, fine, fine. I am a little parched, so I will go take care of that right quick. Give me 1 sec. All right. I used to go to school on Saturdays. It was the worst. I think if I ever went to something like that. It was always sports on Saturdays, like club sports and tournaments and things like that. What'd you go to school for, Panda? This break screen looks like those Valve. So actually, this whole like theme is based on. I mean, I modified it obviously, but it's based on Valorant, an original like Valorant break screen and starting screen and all that jazz. So that would be why. German school an hour away from the house. What? I can read and understand it better than I can speak it.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'll just go do cool things over here while you act grumpy. How's that? Take that, scientist lady. Who reminds me of classmate from school. Okay, here we go. It's Mechasalt time. Oh man, I wanted to get in it. I wanted to actually like drive the thing. Like, can I just get in his skull and tell him what to do? Just make the robot do things? Like step on houses and things like that?
Fusion core reinitialized.
Oh!
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of
oh my
any
goodness.
and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood.
Was it really necessary for him to bend?
Victoria. Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Hold up. This dude just said democracy is non-negotiable. Can I will I ever hear anything more ironic in my whole life? I mean, that just punched me in the face. It was so ironic.
Brotherhood, call out.
It's kind of cool though. He's got those nukes, like just chilling, ready for launch.
The detective's life isn't an easy one.
This is crazy. Will he step on me? Is there friendly fire? He's so polite. He'll walk around you. He doesn't even walk over you. He just goes around you.
Alaska's liberation is imminent.
I like the fact that his voice lines are based on actual lore because he was activated during battle with the Chinese in Alaska. 2 windmills are standing in a field. One asks, "What kind of music do you like?" The other replies, "I'm a big metal fan." And on that note, I gotta catch some sleep. All right, Nikolai, have a great night. Stay tuned for next Friday's YouTube video because you play a huge part in it. So I hope you enjoy it when we get to it. And thank you for coming through and hanging out as always. Appreciate you a lot.
Assessment. All systems nominal. Prime.
Oh, he's gonna throw it. He straight up throws it like a football. So Liberty Prime doesn't have any weapons other than oh, he has laser vision. He's like Superman.
We will not fear the Red Menace.
That is hilarious. I feel like I'm watching that TV show The Boys right now, except in metal robot form. Just instantly disintegrates all he runs into. I love it. This is so American right here. So patriotic. None shall stand in our way.
Democracy is truth.
Democracy is
death.
Democracy is truth. This is jingoism at its finest. Holy crap. It's beautiful. I want to hear that song, that theme song from Team America. You guys know what I'm talking about? I know that's a different time period, but it's so appropriate.
Global positioning initialized.
Destroy everything.
The Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Birthplace of American freedom. Obstruction detected. Overland travel to target.
How many nukes does he have? To me, it seems like a mighty waste of resources when you have a giant...
32%.
Huh?
Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated.
Aquatic transit?
Probability of mission hindrance 0%.
Says it with such confidence.
Is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
Yeah, this is straight up Iron Giant. What does it look like from under the water? Imagine like coming across this, swimming. Being like, what the heck am I looking at? Can I just ride right on top? That'd be so cool. Come on now. America!
German chain will fall.
Freedom is the only way, yeah. Terrorists, your game is through. You're gonna have to answer to America. And they start listing off all the things that are American, like McDonald's, Bed Bath & Beyond, books, Taco Bell. Please don't kill me. I'm on your side.
Communism is the very definition of failure.
It's the. I love how he has to recite these lines. Oh my God! If he hit one of the vertibirds, I would have bust into tears. That would be the most American thing, where like you're so intent on destroying the enemy, you just blow everything.
Preferable alternative to communism.
These guys remind me of the troops from Halo. And then that's obviously Master Chief. Like these are the Marines, these are the Spartans, and then that is Mega Spartan. There's no giant mechs in Halo, is there? Like, I know there are in Halo 4, but those are tiny mechs. I mean, like one big mech like this that looks like a person. It's humanoid. You can fast travel? What? Fast travel when I could enjoy this amazing spectacle? Are you kidding me? This is the reason Fallout was created. Look, the God rays shine off of him. Look at his holy visage. Death to the enemy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, what is he? He's failing to nuke like one dude or what? Bacon. Guns. Yes. All things that are good. Lead the way, glorious leader. It's the only way.
Democracy will never be defeated.
Will never be defeated. It's so
sight recognized.
It's so triumphant. That's the thing. Like,
Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
he has patriotism subroutines. That's next level. Also, you know, I never really understood the term red-blooded.
The heck? What was that?
Gosh, man, this is the most... Liberty Prime is the most impractical machination for the military. Like, just... He seems so vulnerable. He's just a slow-moving giant. You know, I get that he's heavily armored, but to just... He's super scary. I feel like a large enough vehicle could fly into him and just knock him over. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but...
Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Patriotism 2.0. Look at that. He just got hit in the calf with a rocket and didn't even flinch. He didn't even care. In fact, he got more patriotic after getting hit.
Victory.
Yes. It's a Godzilla battle. Except that dude's half the size. Oh, he just one-shot him. I mean, technically he nuked him, but who cares? He one-shot him. Yeah.
Something's out there.
This is a straight up Halo mission right here. Oh, one shot. Laser beam. Is he gonna walk over him? Oh. That was awesome. You just grabbed him by the face. I would assume if he can autonomously engage enemies, he would either avoid the vehicle trying to ram him or destroy it before. Well, yeah, that's true. Holy crap, dude. This guy is straight up Homelander, okay? If you guys have watched The Boys, this guy is Homelander, except the thing is, Liberty Prime is actually just doing what it's told. Like, you know, it's been programmed to be patriotic. Homelander is a legit evil guy. Like, one of the most evil characters in fiction, in my opinion. Look at that. He doesn't even have to face the direction he's throwing things for them to be dead accurate. Freedom is the only way, yeah. He's showing up. Yeah, he is.
Glory is the reward of valor.
That's such an abstract concept. Glory is the reward of valor. Watch him do a backflip through. Oh my god. Like he climbs, he scales one of these buildings and does a flip off the building while throwing the nuke because it's totally practical. It's a useful ability.
Cultural database accessed. Quoting New England poet Robert Frost.
Oh boy.
Freedom lies in being bold.
Freedom lies in what? Hold up. Web browser. Robert Frost. Freedom quote. Freedom lies in being bold. Oh, okay. You know, that quote actually makes sense. All right, there's this. Here's the thing, like, people misinterpret the meaning of the word freedom. Freedom does not mean being able to do whatever you want, okay? Freedom, in the context of American society, the positive aspect is you have the opportunity to choose what your responsibility is, okay? Based on your skills and your personality and all kinds of I mean, it's really not that simple. Like, if you live in a town that isn't about movie making, then you're probably gonna have a hard time being a filmmaker unless you move away. But again, the point is you can't do whatever you want. Like, in the sense you can't
objective reached.
You can't partake in any of the regular pleasures that you want to at all times. It means that you can choose the job, responsibility that you would like to do, and, you know, put in that work as a productive member of society that way. So, you know, because a lot of times you hear freedom used in the context like, oh, yeah, I can do whatever. It's like, that's not what that means. So Robert Frost actually puts that in a very eloquent way. It's about being bold, because you have to go out and make a decision. What is he looking for? This isn't Maxim, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, that's so epic. The leader is just there with a chain gun laser. I love Nick just doesn't care about anything that's happening. I mean, I guess neither do I. I'm just letting it happen.
Opposition, sand, gravel, and communism. Tactical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance.
Oh God. What is he doing?
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
I feel every single statement he says is just like so utterly intolerant. Like it's based on like the opposite of all the principles that are being preached.
Look like a fella doing cartwheels too.
Okay, are you gonna do your thing or what? Oh boy, he's stuck. He's definitely stuck. Let me look away and save. Oh, never mind. I am Superman.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Oh God.
Obstruction eliminated.
Good thing he had those two ultra specific tools for opening a hole in the ground.
9, 5. Destroy all communists.
Is this guy gonna walk to Alaska? It's gonna take him a while. Hopefully he doesn't freeze over before he gets there. Oh crap, we're going straight into the Institute.
I've got this covered, Paladin. Get to that reactor.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge.
Oh God, I don't know if
Attach
I
it
can
to
do
the
this,
reactor,
guys.
And it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance.
I don't know if I can do this.
It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
This thing looks pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. It's very detailed.
Ad Victorium, Paladin. This is the Institute? I'm disappointed. I expected more from it.
You know, wouldn't it have saved a whole lot of trouble if I had just gone in and like taken out the members back when I was a part of the Institute rather than doing all this extra jazz?
Is someone present?
What did you guys do? That's awesome, Panda. That's great to hear. What the heck is overdrive?
Yes.
What the heck does this do? Oh god. What did I just activate? Oh, I activated a big boy, but he's probably gonna attack us. Woo, that's a lot of ammo. Just don't want to burn myself. What's up, Master Chief? Huh. No! Nick, I need you! Stop pushing me.
Hey.
What's the...
Need you to hold things. Let's do... stuff we don't care about. Probably gonna sell this Courser uniform since I'm not with the Institute anymore. Yeah, you can hold the pistol.
Plan.
That's good. I just won't pick up anything else unless it's really rare or valuable. I'm a little disappointed, guys. I've been using the same guns for pretty much the entire game just because they've been so good. Like, I haven't found better versions of them. What the heck is Calmex? Sneak multiplier. I saw another thing that looked out of the ordinary. I forgot what it was called though.
This is what I feel.
What was that?
No controls, no supervision. Technology run amok.
There's something out there.
How is this technology run amok? Just because they have microscopes? Like, you have a problem with microscopes, dude? This is really making the Brotherhood of Steel seem like a bunch of brutes. It's like small-minded brutes. I'm seeing them for their true colors now. Everything makes sense. Homelander is insane. The Boys is so good, though. Yes, The Boys is one of the only shows that I found on my own and sat down and watched by myself because I don't watch TV. Like, it just... Oh, so good. The first season, so good. The second one, I've only seen the first couple episodes, but I need to go back and you know, get through those. They're evil. Don't listen to your fake son. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm in a cave. I don't know, man. It's my son. And by fake son, do you mean the robot son or the old man son? Because I know they're kind of both, you know, it's not a real relationship anymore, but you know my stuff. I feel sentimental. What the? The gorillas are attacking. They're so real. How come they're not like breaking down like synths? Synthetic gorilla meat? They have... That's so weird. kind of sad though. I know they're not real, but it's still kind of sad.
Who's there?
Yes, we're not alone.
Well, I got it. I feel horrible about that. These guys are unarmed.
Not that it's an option.
I feel like that one character in the movie who is like the closest advisor of the bad guy, but then regrets everything he's doing and like second guesses it. And then towards the middle half of the movie, or maybe towards the end, joins the good guys. What the heck? This dude's beefy. Oh, it's a courser, that's why. I need to do a playthrough with laser. Oh my god, I'm almost out of ammo. Who the heck is this guy? Is this Darth Vader? Explosive minigun?
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
No. I don't wanna confront him. I will not fight you, father. I mean, son. You done goof now. I can't. I can't do it. By the way, that's really cool. It highlights my name when you type it out. I didn't know that was a thing on YouTube. That's awesome. Oh. What have I done? These guys were on the verge of breakthrough technology, and I'm destroying it all. All out of principle. All out of liberty. Where's my fake son's not in here? Okay. Here he is. Put the gun away. Save. Actually, hard save. New save.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
What?
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
Well, don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, and cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves to determine its own fate.
Spare me. You've spent time up there. You know as well as I that it's doomed. Well,
how is it doomed?
None of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, If you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me. And I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best of my ability.
Very well. The terminal behind me.
Okay.
Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Oh, crap. Yes.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Sean?
All our work laid to waste. There's nothing more to say.
To your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course. But that will end soon enough, won't it? All thanks to you.
Son?
All our work laid to waste. There's nothing
I
more
want to see the
say.
other responses.
Authorization 1YR31. Please
I wish there was some other way.
You've made that impossible. The Commonwealth can have only one fate now.
Sean?
Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Oh, man.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Story in this game is so good. She played The Sims and we talked about her characters and laughed about them misbehaving and being... Ha! That's awesome. I feel like I just did the mission. Or not the mission, but like the scene in The Phantom Menace where the Gungans are fighting the droid army and the droids just all shut down because their control ship gets destroyed. No, no, don't kill them. Don't kill them.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization.
Help me!
They can't hide from us. Caught you.
Engaging hostile.
I'm glad that some people were at least able to make it out.
Institute, you must be destroyed. Systems offline.
Over here.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ah, dang, they dropped her. Oh no! I didn't mean to reveal you.
Now, that's one way to get the coolant pumping.
I'm sorry.
At this point.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation.
I feel so horrible.
We're gonna blow this place back to hell.
Wonder, can I?
In and out, Paladin. We make this fast.
You know, it just proves what a simpleton I am because, like, The synths that look human, I want to save them, but as soon as they look like
Heads up.
robots, I don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's so true. There's that.
Here's what I've got.
People are perceived like based on their appearance. Like people are treated based on their appearance. It's so true. Like you're so susceptible to that way of thinking. 0.5. Hold on to those. Dude, I'm trying to complete your mission and you're in the way. And then you move as soon as I go around. Man, I can't believe I went through all the shotgun ammo. That seems unbelievable.
Quickly.
Sensor critically damaged.
Over here! Over here!
Please come out.
Whoa, whoa. Someone's got a fat man.
For it now. Coast looks clear.
Man, this area is super radioactive. Oh no. Ammo. It's not really ammo. It's more of a weapon, right? Am I right? You're almost at home stretch here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Radiation levels.
In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise.
Fusion. How come I don't remember this area while I was with the Institute? Probably because it was blocked off, right? And I just want to do a little exploration here. We'll dip out. Or I shouldn't say dip out. We got to go into the reactor first. Oh wow, it's actually not that bad in here.
Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave this place to its fate. Proctor Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately.
Oh man, this is so sad.
Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but... well, this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Oh no.
To your assigned evacuation.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Why did you call me Mom?
What? You're my mother. Why else would I call you that?
Who told you I was your mother?
What do you mean? Nobody told me. You just are.
Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Right. Of course I'm your mother.
Good. For a second, I thought you forgot who I was. Now let's hurry up and get out of here.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
I promise I won't be too much trouble. I'll stay out of your way, and you won't even have to take care of me. So can I go with you? Please!
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
What? You don't believe me?
No, I totally do. What I mean is, thanks. Now let's get out of here.
I'm feeling a little weird about this one. I know he's probably definitely a synth, but you know, not taking any chances.
Fire it up. Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
The relay works? It's not gonna vaporize me or something, is it?
Don't worry. I've got this thing all figured out. Are you ready to get out of here or not?
Not just yet. I need a minute.
All right. But don't take too long. Maxon's itching to turn this place into dust.
Yeah, I think before I destroy everything, I'm gonna save it here. Okay. I'm gonna save it right here. And give it a call for there, because I actually have to get going. Got an appointment in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready for that. And we'll pick up where we left off on the next one. Keep pushing yourself. Oh, looks like we lost OBS for a second. You guys can hear me? Yeah? Isn't it good? Should be good. Should be working. Right? If not, thank you again for coming through. Have a great rest of your evening. Find that balance. You know, keep pushing yourself, but also finding those moments to relax. All right? It's very tempting for me to give myself a lot of work on Sundays because Sunday is kind of an open day for me, but I am making a point of only resting on Sundays. Maybe I'll do a little bit of editing, but it's sort of at my own pace. It's not really like extremely hard work. So, you know, keep that up, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night. See you, everyone.